Can you still find true love with having 5 body counts? Girl, don't nobody care about that at all. If somebody tells you, oh, she's got 5 body counts, I can't touch her, I can't be in love with her now, they're trash, girl. They are trash, especially these men. These men be running through the whole world and then want to be like, oh, 2 bodies? Disgusting. Y'all know, these men be running these streets. Running the streets. And then have the audacity to be like, oh, you've touched a man? Ugh, disgusting. She doesn't deserve love. Excuse me? Excuse me? If 2 plus 2 is 4, then what are you talking about? At the end of the day, what you do with your body is your business and your business only. You could do better. They just did you a favor.
And this is the reason why girls like her are the problem with modern females today, encouraging this type of behavior, encouraging these girls to act out even more and do even more damage to themselves. Because apparently the girl who messaged her said, hey, I've slept with 5 guys and that seems like a lot. And now she's telling her, nope, yeah, that's so low. Sleep with more, have some more, right? Get out there. That's nothing compared to these other guys. And then she kind of blame shifts it towards men. Like, look at men, they're just running amok, sleeping with the whole world. That means you should do it too. You should do it too, because 2 rights make a wrong. 2 wrongs make a right. And this is the problem with modern females today, is they are literally encouraging each other to sleep around with dozens and dozens of men, thinking that there are no repercussions to that. And naively believing that just because like men are doing it, that they should do it too. Not understanding that there is a huge, gigantic difference between male and female intersexual dynamics. Because when it comes to women, they see this as social proof. The more women you've been with, the more women you've dated, they see this as social proof, like, wow, he must be a high value guy. A lot of girls want him. Ooh, he's pre-selected. What have I told you guys? One of the most powerful attraction triggers in a woman is pre-selection. When I walk into a bar and I've got like 2 girls arm in arm on each arm, and I have done that a number of times, right? You should see the whole bar stop. You'll see like girls, just like even girls who are there with their dates, girls who are there with their boyfriends, even their husbands, they'll be like, who is that guy, right? They're like, oh my God, who is that? And it's kind of like very, very comical to see, like just how human nature is, like female nature, how they react when they see you walk in with 2 hot girls. They're like, who is this guy, right? But as a man, if you were to see a girl walk in with 2 guys arm in arm, you'd be like, right? You wouldn't be like, oh my God, who is that girl? I gotta be one of those guys. No, you'd be like, ew, gross, right? Because instinctually, you're not wired to be attracted to pre-selection. You don't want pre-selection. You want newness, right? You want a girl who has not been pre-selected. You want to be the first to find that piece of gold. And you want to be the only one who has that piece of gold. Right, where women are different. That women, because women have more of a following nature, they kind of just go along to get along. They're pretty much followers for the most part. They're not necessarily leaders, but followers. They look to each other to basically measure value. Okay, especially in men, they look to each other to measure value. This is why a lot of girls will ask their like female friends, like, "Oh, what do you think of him?" And if her like bestie is like, "No, he's ugly, girl. Looks stupid. Looks dumb." She'll be like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna see him again. I'll drop that guy, right? Whereas for guys, if you show like one of your buddies like this hot chick, you might, hey, what do you think? And the guy's like, ugh, gross, ugh, small tits. You're gonna be like, okay, whatever. I'm still gonna go out with her. Screw you, right? You don't care, right? Because you make your own decisions. Whereas women are, for the most part, followers. So when I see a young girl like this, I don't want to call her a lady, a young girl, because that's what she is, a young girl encouraging other young females to go ahead and like, yep, ooh, your body count is low at 5. You got to double it. You got to triple it. No, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for her as a female, because the higher that number goes up, the less able she is to pair bond with a man, especially if she's looking to get married one day, right? This chick is giving her horrible advice. She's giving her rotten advice, because no man is going to want to be with a girl who has been with, a truckload of guys. No man wants that. But therein lies the problem with most females today. And unfortunately, a lot of these girls, as we talk about on this channel, when do they finally wake up, guys? When do they finally wake up? They wake up on their 30th birthday and they go, shit, I'm still single. I have no man. No guy wants me. Ooh, why is dating in my 30s so much harder than my 20s? Right? I can't find a guy. Right? Not only is dating not designed for women in their 30s, but you're just making things even worse for you with the more guys you sleep with. I always compare this, fellas. I always compare dating to buying a car, right? It's like with these girls who've slept with dozens and dozens of guys, it's like buying a car that was used as a rental vehicle, right? And you guys know who buy used cars, right? It's generally not a good idea to buy a rental vehicle, right? A lot of them are on the market, like the old Hertz vehicles or Budget or Dollar or Avis, right? They put their cars back on the market for a used car market. And then you could look at the Carfax. They're like, oh shit, this car was used as a rental. Ugh, right? It's like, I'd rather buy one from the original owner, or I'll just buy a brand new car. Right? You don't want a car that was used as a rental, a village bicycle, a garden tool. No. You want something that's still in the shrink wrap, right? That hasn't been touched, that hasn't been returned. The newer it is, the better it is. Okay, whereas females are different. Females, because they value pre-selection, because they value social proof, when they find out like shit, he's dated models, he's dated hot girls, and you know, he's been with a lot of these high value chicks. For them, that's even more attractive than dating a guy who's a complete incel, virgin, never been with a woman. Do you see these chicks dating these guys? No. Okay? Because they could easily date a guy who's never been with a female, never had a woman, never touched a woman. Yeah, they're called incels. Why don't you date that incel? No, gross. No, I want the guy who's been around the block, right? So that is the problem with young modern women today, is they're being led in a horrible direction. Okay, they're being led in the wrong direction. They're being misled to believe that this is something to be proud of, like just sleeping around with guys just because, like, oh, these guys do it. Oh, guys are running amok. Guys are sleeping around like crazy. Oh, I should do it too. It's like, no, you don't understand the difference between male and female sexual dynamics, because if you did, you would understand that, you know what, there's a reason why women throughout the centuries have always kept it a secret how many guys they've slept with. They don't like to tell guys that number because they know it's going to affect how that guy sees them, how that guy values them, how that guy treats them, right? You're not going to treat a girl who's been with 75 guys the same way you treat a girl who's been with 2 guys, right? There's going to be a big difference. You're going to be like, the girl with 2 guys, maybe it was her high school boyfriend and her college boyfriend. She had like 2 LTRs. Like, okay, I can understand that. Versus the girl who has been with 75 guys and just been riding the carousel, never had a relationship last more than 2 weeks. You're not gonna treat them the same. You're gonna treat that chick who's like with 75 guys. I mean, if you even date her, if you're even dumb enough to date that chick, you're not gonna put much investment in her because you know she's a slut, right? Sorry, at the end of the day, that's what we call them here, sluts, right? You slept with that many guys. You've been like banging that many guys, not in relationship with any of them. Go back to the textbook, Merriam's textbook definition of what that is. It's called a slut, right? Some girls be like, that's slut shaming, slut shaming. That's the definition. Don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. That's been the definition for, as far as I know, a few thousand years. So why are you all of a sudden coming at me after like thousands of years? But therein lays the problem, guys, with modern women's thinking today, thinking that, encouraging other females who may have only slept with a few guys, right? Instead of encouraging her to be like, girl, you know what? Try not to sleep around like that. Just try to find the right guy for you. Don't sleep around with guys just because you're hot for them, just because that's going to affect you later in life and you're going to regret it. And you know what? If you find a good guy one day, he may hold that against you, and he probably will. Most guys will, especially if he's high value and he's a good guy. He's going to hold that against you. Like, what? You've been with how many guys? What? 75? Oh, whoa, whoa. This deal's off. No. Okay, no. So she should be encouraging her to be like, girl, just unless you really feel it with a guy and you know that he's the one, don't pull your pants down for him, right? Don't do it, because you're gonna regret it, right? Instead of giving her solid, healthy advice, she's giving her trashy, really trashy and demonic advice that is just gonna lead her down a dark path. That's going to affect her social market value. That is going to damage her and damage her ability and inhibit her ability to date high value men, because high value men do not want sluts. We don't want women who've been around the block. We want women that have not been around the block, have not been used as a garden tool, have not been used as a village bicycle. We want women who are as clean as possible, as untouched as possible, and have not been riding around the carousel. Okay, so as always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of her little rant as well as my own in the comments below. Anything you'd like to share, drop them in the comments below. I love to read them. With that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Do not forget to destroy that like button below. I want you to destroy it, guys. Please destroy that like button for me. Do it for the DeLorean. Do it for Cash and Gizmo. Just destroy that like button. Do it now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, especially because they don't like me doing coaching videos like this. They don't want to promote me anymore. So I need you guys to help me out. And the way you can help me out is by subscribing to my channel. Okay, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. So hit that subscribe button right now so you can get more free, high-value content from me at no cost just by being a subscriber of the 33 Secrets. And for you guys who want to support my work and all this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you on the YouTube even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the hottest, youngest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making this happen every single week, regardless of what racial division is going on in the world, kind of virus is going on in the world. It doesn't matter. We are continuing to live our lives and making things happen 24/7, 365 days a year, all around the world, in all 4 corners of the world. And I want you to join my tribe. I want you to join our crew. I want you to become one of us. And the way you do that is by jumping into 7 Months of Mastery. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of mastery coaching lessons from me. And all you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. Say goodnight to the DeLorean. Good night, DeLorean. Good night, stainless steel. Back to the Future dream. Good night.